Hello.
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 Can people hear us? Hello.
Sound
Hello.
test.
Hello. Hello.
Hi, Kyra Hukubi. Okay, hellos are audible.
Yeah. All right. Hello.
How about other words? If I say
I'm assuming
goodbye,
other
can you
things
hear
are
it?
fine. Well, let's not say goodbye just yet. Let's see. Hello.
Hello.
All right. So, I guess we're picking up where we left off.
Yep. So, dangling plot threads. We've got that Final Fantasy thing. You still gotta get back that shiny rock. The festival's still in. I was just in it doing shenanigans on my files. Files, plural.
Files. Yeah. Because you have more than one of those.
I gotta be a boy and a girl so I can see all the armor.
I guess.
Yeah.
Sorry, we got the Bear in the Big Blue House song stuck
I
in your
don't
head.
remember what that sounds like. So,
That's
you're on
fine.
your own.
I remember what it sounds like.
Okay.
Okay.
Login bonus.
So yeah, login bonus. Let me get up to where we're going first.
Hold on. You also want to go in and activate bounties.
Okay, well, what I actually want to do first is I want to check to make sure that we're not, like, glitching out. That's why
okay.
I'm going up here.
Gotta do the
Yeah.
frame rate stairs. I
I'm
gotcha.
doing the frame rate stairs. I just want to make absolutely sure it's these stairs here, and we're looking fine. All right.
Alright.
So we'll take this Assassin's Creed Origins special collaboration still, quest, blah, blah, blah.
Which, to my
Springfest
knowledge...
still going on.
To my knowledge, you only need to beat the Assassin's Creed quest, like, 4 times?
That's a lot of times when you
Yeah,
consider
it's
that there
got a
is an Elder
Lunastra in
Dragon
it.
in there.
That's pretty rough.
Let's see here. So I'm going to go ahead and go activate the bounties. The Moon from Bear in the Big Blue House was apparently the chief from Carmen Sandiego, and she had one of the most unfortunate last names imaginable without actually forming a real word. Huh.
Didn't say what it is.
Yeah, that's fine. we'll just have to imagine. It was Sputface.
That would be unfortunate.
Yeah, that's fine.
I'm sure there's worse
so there's the
real
limited
ones.
bounties. So today they're going to be field research, so complete one event quest, hunt a specific monster, in this case it's a Great Gyros,
Oh, you got a different one than me.
complete one high rank challenge quest, and complete all limited bounties. I'm going to go turn off our air conditioner real fast. Go ahead and tell people what the bounties were.
How many is that? Is that one Great Gyros?
Yeah.
One Great Gyros, that's super easy. One event. Why you got easier ones than me? Okay, both of my files got the same thing, and it's a different thing than yours. I needed to do like 3 events and kill 2 Legianas, and it didn't change over the. No, they don't change over the day. They're about. It's like 6 or 7 in the afternoon for us that they change over the day. So this
But
might
these
change.
aren't these weekly?
No, these are daily.
Oh, okay.
This is the festival.
I mean, that's fair, I guess. Figpin was her name.
Yeah, that's kind of a not great last name.
Huh. Yeah. Well, I like to turn off the
How many
thing
challenges?
just because.
How many challenges is that?
One.
One. Man, you got the easy ones.
One high rank challenge, one Great Gyros. It does not say that it has to be a high rank Great Gyros.
Yeah.
And one event quest. So I'll
They
do the
made me
event quest first.
They made me do 2 Legianas and a pink Rathian. I'm not that good with high level monsters. Pink Rathian gives me
Yeah,
trouble.
that's fine. Pink Radiant's fine.
It's fine when I put up an SOS flare at the beginning of the
It's just
mission
a
and it
pink
becomes a 4-person
Rathian.
mission.
I mean, come on.
I have seen some great looking people show up in my SOSs and that I've SOS'd on.
Great looking people? Like,
I mean, like, there's some. I saw one guy
Question
using
mark?
the Dante Devil May Cry coat, but he made it white, so it's a lab coat. It looked really good.
I don't know.
And I keep seeing people with the Final Fantasy cat skin.
Huh. She said, partner, I had a thought. What if Zora Magdaros abandoned its grave in
I think this is just
the
normal
great
flavor
thing
text.
because it became captivated by the vast quantities of energy that Xeno'jiiva had amassed? Maybe it literally went toward the light. So instead of
Yeah.
dying in the Great Veil, it just moved away from it, and that's why we had to fight it, I guess. Or at least that's her theory. I don't know if I believe that. Let's see. So...
There's also a bunch of
Goodness.
stuff in here that I did not realize gives you special tickets for things, and it doesn't
Yeah.
really specify, it just tells you special ticket rewards.
Yep.
So it's like, sometimes you won't even know what it gives you until you look through, like, every possible part of the blacksmith.
Well, which one are you talking about here?
Timberland Troublemakers, I want to say, is 2 Anjanouths, and it's low rank, so that's
Yeah.
not a big deal. The ticket you get from them, you can use to make a hammer that looks like a fluffy bird.
Huh. Do you want to do that one real fast?
It is
just
up to
see
you.
it? Oh,
If you
it's
wanted
good
to
if
warm
we...
up, it's a good warm up.
Yeah, if we want to see it, and I do need to warm up, so we'll go for it. We'll do this. Saving data. Do not exit the game. That's fair. Let's see here. So I got my talisman, my charms. I probably don't need the flash pods for right now.
But they're
Uh,
also not taking up that much space.
Yeah, hold on. So I want to... Oh, why am I not hitting... Am I not hitting the right button? Like,
Yeah?
what am I trying to do?
I don't know.
If
Is
I
it
want to
not
put something
our
away...
right bumper?
Is it right bumper? Oh, there it is. Okay, thank you.
The tooltips are right there, friend.
Yeah, okay. All right, look, okay? I am real dumb. It's fine.
No, you're not. You're just too blind to
okay,
read the tooltips.
friend. Let's just...
There are a few other of the event quests that are noteworthy that I'll look at later when we're on the list.
yeah, I mean, that's fair.
Oh, you hit over 1 million zenny at some point. Look at that.
Oh, neat. I didn't even notice.
$1 million.
I've got $1 million total. Well, actually, I got more than that, but hey, look at that. Tons of money. I've
you gonna
always got
spend it
money. Nothing. I'm gonna hoard it like a fucking dragon.
Fair enough.
I mean, I guess I'll continue to hoard it. Like the things I hunt, though, you know.
Yeah. Like this T-Rex totally
Yeah,
totally hoards gold,
Probably
I guess.
does. Let's see, Myolotov Assault, Gillimantle, na.
I don't think the
That's not actually
Anjanath
gonna help
hoards
me at
anything.
all. Oh, we'll go with the Bandit Mantle. I probably put that on a little early.
You sure did.
You know what? Doesn't matter. I'll just beat on it when I see it.
I'm gonna be on the lookout for birds.
I'm on the
Because we never
lookout for
got
my
those
bugs
rare
because
birds.
I'm not sure where the hell they are.
Hmm?
I said I'm on the lookout for bugs because I'm not sure where mine went.
Yeah, there they are.
Eh.
They
Okay.
kind of know what they want.
Yeah, I don't know what's up with it. A lot of the time it seems like the fireflies have no idea where they're going, and you can just sort of run ahead of them
Yeah.
occasionally. And it's like, what? Why? I thought the point of these things was that you are not running ahead of them.
Well, now they're hiding from a single Jagras.
Yeah, what a gigantic pain.
Earlier today, I was in a mission with multiple monsters to hunt. I captured a Legiana at the top of a mountain, jumped off the mountain, and then the scout flies wanted me to climb back up to look at the captured Legiana.
Huh.
Yeah. They're trying their best, but they're literal bugs, so whatever.
Yeah, alright, so now they're telling me to double back because I'm going the wrong way.
Well, now you've got mucus to track.
I already picked this up!
Well, they
They're
want
just,
it.
they're just, I hate these bugs so much.
That's probably what the
They're
scout
so
flies eat.
weirdly, like, glitchy, and they decide that they want to show you 800 different
I don't think
directions
it's
you
a
could
glitch.
go.
I don't think it's a glitch. I think it's just that they're...
I think it's dumb.
They've got a sequence that they gotta go through.
Time,
Like their programming probably has them go through a possible few types of things to do, and it'll cling to one.
I hate them. I really do hate how it seems like they have like no real what's the word I'm looking for? It seems like they don't have any maybe purpose or focus, I guess.
They're a swarm of insects, so they kind of don't have a focus.
They also take my camera, and I fucking hate that. That's
yeah,
really
that they
annoying.
need to stop. Here's one of two. I don't know if they show up at the
Hey,
same
guess what?
time.
You're right.
Because they didn't for me, but I don't know if it's... there they
Guess what?
are. Well, kind of being blocked. There we go.
That's fine.
Two... And this
I don't
one's
care.
bigger than the other.
I don't give two shits. I'm hunting both of them, but I'm just gonna focus on this one. Because they're Anjanath, who gives a fuck? Like,
Well, it looks
Angie,
bigger, but it might just be
I
the...
literally fought Angie day one in this game. Like,
Yeah.
she is not a hard beast to take care of.
Yeah, I don't really have trouble with her either. Even the high rank ones, it's like, I'm pretty sure.
Right?
I've got the Anjanath switch axe. It's not amazing. It's got like -1 affinity.
Yeah, I think their big thing is that they have negative. It's kind of
But their fire, which I guess is useful against like 2 or 3 monsters that don't already breathe fire themselves.
yeah.
It's good against Palumans, because you need that help from Paluman. Well, I'm the kind of person who kind of tries to take advantage of the environment and stuff when I'm fighting, so if I'm soloing, I have fewer opportunities because there isn't someone to distract monsters. I could just at any time go for a slinger ammo or try to climb a ledge and then just get completely, like, fucked up by a monster. Because
Right.
it's like,
Well,
no, you don't have time for that.
I never really seem to have much trouble with things like that.
Yeah, well, you've been fighting monsters since dinosaurs were real in the real world.
Wow,
so, you know.
thanks. Now you sound like my friends.
What do your friends say?
That exact sentence.
Really?
Yeah?
About Monster Hunters?
About everything. And now I'm angry. Thanks. Jeez.
Well, oh, you've got a Jagger substitute now. That's so useful in this fight.
Yeah, I mean,
He's cute. It'll bring your spirits up.
look, he distracts him.
Yeah.
That's fine.
Bandit Mantle's dead.
Yeah, I need to take it off, but I don't have the right time to do so.
Speaking of mantles, there is going to be that one Assassin's Creed mantle.
Yeah.
I got it, tried it on once, and it was like, I can't tell if it's doing anything.
In defense of this glorious Tyrannovulture, only in world could you fight a monster like this day one.
Yeah, they didn't make us gather 20 mushrooms 5 times before giving us monsters.
They don't make you do that anymore anyway. I think GU made you do that, but GU is a very rare situation. For Monster Hunter 4G, I want to say, they completely took the gathering of mushrooms thing. Like, it's there, you can do it if you want to, but you're also free to completely skip it, and there's no downside to skipping it.
Okay, good. Because, yeah, there's really no reason to go through that many nonsense tutorials. You could at least combine them into one mission.
Also, depending on how many hours you're willing to put in day one in an older Monster Hunter, you probably could wind up fighting something like an Anjanath. It wouldn't be exactly this. Only world has Anjanath in it. But, you
Yeah,
know,
the equivalent would have been like a... Not like a Macau or a Jag.
no.
No. Like whatever's up
God,
that,
no,
like
what? You
like
mean
a-
great? You mean the great ones, not
Yes.
the... Okay.
duh.
I'm just
But
saying.
not
Okay.
but like the equivalent of what's a step up from Curve? This is almost Baroth is I guess you fight Baroths. No, you can fight Baroths before Anjanath.
I don't remember. I don't remember who comes first. I don't know.
Yeah, I don't know. Anjanath is in
one
the
thing.
opening cutscene
Yeah, it was
well,
supposed to
not
be
the
kind
OP,
of
but,
the
you know.
flagship monster for this game, but
Except
also
that
not
Zora
quite.
Magdaros also, and kind of
Well,
Nergigante also.
no. Zora Magdaros is not their main for this because the Elder Dragons are never the flagship monsters. You could make the argument that Nergigante was kind of the flagship, but it's debatable because was also an Anjanath trailer for this game initially. Like
Okay.
there's a lot of arguments to be had.
I feel like it's not as powerful as some of the other flagship
It went
monsters.
downstairs?
Like, I don't think an Anjanath is as hard to fight as a Logiocris. Or, what are some of the others? Like,
I mean, maybe not.
Nargacuga? Is that one flagship? No?
Nargacuga. I mean, I don't think so. Actually, Nargacuga might have been the flagship for United, now that I think about it.
I know that you were talking about it as though you had to fight it several times over the course of the plot line, so it's like, is that the...
No, not Nargacuga.
No?
No.
No.
Nah, Nargacuga's like a big dark type mix. It's
I know what it looks like.
Are you sure you're thinking of Nargacuga?
It's kind of like a bat with like a beak.
I don't, maybe, but yeah, you don't really have to fight it over the course of the plot.
I don't know. It's a game you've played and I haven't, and it sounded like that was the flagship for that one.
It is the flagship, but I don't remember it having a lot to do with the plot line for the game.
Then maybe I'm confusing it with yet another monster in
Might
that
be.
game. I don't know. But Anjanath seems kind of like, I mean, it's physically big, but it feels kind of small for really being a flagship monster.
I was shooting for that curved hit.
The one I would compare it to the most would have been Logiocris. Is more tricky because underwater combat exists and is always more tricky.
I mean, it's a little bit more tricky.
Yeah, like, I mean, it's tricky when your giant monster can move in 3 dimensions very quickly and elegantly all of a sudden because it's in the water. But then if you lure it up on land, it's still pretty tough.
Okay, who hit me there? 'Cause that was not the, Oh, I'm getting angry. Somebody's gonna die.
You just got too many rowdy boys. Just
And
sort
it
of
sure as fuck
hanging
ain't
out.
me, so I'm about to kill everything in this room.
Everything?
Those things.
You're walking away from them.
I don't care. I just want to go fight the Anjanath.
Oh, it looks like, yeah, he's up that way.
Yeah, I know he's up this way.
You just shout, I'm angry, I'm gonna kill everything in this room, then you leave the room.
Yeah, Try did
come
have a
back
pretty...
around.
Somebody pointed out, Try had a pretty slow start. I agree.
Yeah.
Try did actually have a pretty slow start.
Yeah. I kind of get it, though, because they have to introduce swimming.
Yeah.
But the other stuff they didn't need to do.
They didn't need to do swimming either, because it never showed up ever again.
But it was good.
Yeah, you're the only person alive who thinks that.
That's fine. I'm used to being alone.
Jeez. Hey,
Gonna be
Rathalos.
mean, I'm gonna make you sad. There you go.
I'm not sad. I'm just saying jeez.
Okay. Well, anyways, yeah, they don't need to do the
What did
sniff
I-
20
what did I
mushrooms
do
kinds of. I don't know.
Well, you never do sniff 20 mushrooms except in this game.
No. I mean,
You never sniff mushrooms, you just pick them up.
you eat them sometimes.
Actually, you almost never eat mushrooms in this game. You eat them in things, but you never eat them like on your own.
Actually, there's an entire skill set for
Yeah,
it.
no, I know. I'm saying you almost never do. I didn't say you never do. Because I was thinking, well, with the exception of, like, the Mushroom Dancer one. Like, that's the only skill set where you can really do it, then, is that one, thing.
Yeah, people combine that with wide range sometimes. If you've got like a support that just eats trash and then projects a buff to
I mean, they're
everything.
not even that big in terms of trash. Like, they can be really useful if you mix them into things.
Yeah.
The main problem with it is that, or at least the main problem I have, is that the mushroom stats that you get are not as good as the alternative, which you would have gotten if you had mixed them with something.
Yes, the idea though is that you're out in the field already and you've run out of the items you brought, and you just can pick up
Why are there
shit
so
off
many
the ground and
Rathalos
just
things
nom it
around?
down.
Is there a Rathalos in this area now, too?
I wonder, why there's all these Rathalos leavings in this Rathalos
Look, it's fine
area?
if he's here. I understand.
I'm pretty
it
sure
happens.
he is.
Just asking if he is, because he wasn't listed on the thing, and it's like, oh, okay.
Oh, your other Anjanath is sculling, so...
Yeah, they were both sculling.
Oh. Well, yeah, it's low rank, okay. He's not been eaten by a Rathalos.
I mean, he might get eaten by Rathalos. We don't know that for sure, not yet. We're still
feel
waiting
like
out, you know?
The size of a Rathalos versus the size of an Anjanath, it's like, that would not be an efficient prey species for it.
You'd think so, but I think Rathalos do start fights with Anjanath.
Yeah, but that's probably territory,
It might be.
not food.
Quit telling me about things. I just want to go fight this monster. Please. Stop. Take me to it. Quit telling me about footprints. Take me to the goddamn monster. I'm so mad.
It's not their fault that feet smell good to them.
They're so fucking bad. I hate them so much.
I do think they should have given you the option to turn them off.
The system with these things. Like, there are aspects of it where I'm like, oh, that's so super useful, thank you. And then it's like, there are other aspects where I look at them and I go, why were these necessary? They're just causing problems. I have seen and encountered so many situations where it's like, it's things that could have been prevented if the Fireflies worked properly. And it's like...
Have you tried targeting specifically from the map?
Yes. I'm almost always targeted on the monster immediately. Like, okay, I didn't do it that time. Hold on. Shush.
You gotta press the stick, which is the worst button. Having to press the stick is awful.
But even if you do that, even if you target it, your Fireflies don't always listen. So it's like,
Well,
I want to
think
figure
you're
out
in
how to get
battle
out of
right
here.
now, for
Show
some
me,
reason.
Fireflies. And they're like, nope. There's a battle. And it's like, no,
No,
there
there
isn't.
isn't.
Get me the fuck out of here. And they're like, no, we're scared.
There's an iguana within 20 feet of you. We don't want to come out and
It's
help.
my iguana. Where are you telling me to go?
It might be in its nest, because this would be a way you can take to get to the nest.
I guarantee you it's not in the top
Yeah.
nest because they didn't turn the right way. So this is,
No,
it's
this is it.
somewhere else entirely.
This is the Anjanath nest.
This
I
is
believe.
not the Anjanath nest.
Isn't it?
Nope. Not unless it's having me go the entirely wrong way.
No, this looks...
I
isn't
don't
it
even know
up?
where it is. I can just hear it.
It's. I want to say it's
Where?
up.
No, it's
Oh,
here.
friggin' really?
I passed it somehow. See, this is... The Fireflies were something that I talked about hating, like absolutely hating when Monster Hunter first, like when World first came out. I talked about through the trailer.
How did you even do
I
that?
don't know. When I saw the trailer, I was like, I hate the Fireflies already. And people were like, no, they're gonna make it easier. It's gonna make it easier for other people to play the game. And I'm like, no, they aren't. These things are gonna be a gigantic nightmare. And it turns out I was right. If you don't have them leveled up enough, the AI on them is absolutely fucking goofy. And yes, there is actually a way to level them.
Yeah. Yeah, you get more research and you get more footprints
No,
and they get familiar
there's
with it.
there's a skill that will make them have even better AI, and having maximum research isn't as good as having the skill. Like it, I swear to God, they basically hide the AI behind an artist.
Well, you don't need it if you're really good at navigating these areas, which in theory you can do. It's just that this tree is real twisty.
Yeah, well.
We're being asked if we're ever going to trade
Alright.
out the Myalotov for any other weapons. I'm neutral. I think they all have uses.
Oh, well, I can switch out those whenever the hell.
I think you had it set to the Myalotov because it's the only one that wasn't maxed out, but I think you've got
No,
them all,
it's
don't
maxed
you?
out.
Okay.
Now, yeah. If it's injured, it would be an easier kill for Rathalos and would feed them for a while, so they might. Yeah. Honestly, Rathalos will go after Anjanath anyway, because Rathalos are angry boys and they'll kill
Yeah.
anything that moves.
Yeah, it seems like it wouldn't be a
They think they
very
can, they will.
good... Like, if it has the choice between fighting this for food and fighting an herbivore, they'll go for the herbivore. But if he's already weakened or in Rathalos' territory, it's like, yeah, they'll go at it.
Yeah. Just carve some Vespoid real fast.
Well, it's more useful than
It's
you
low
think
rank.
to...
It's low rank.
Well, yeah, that's true. It is, in general, though, more useful than you think that if you just see your bug corpses, because they don't always leave corpses, like, you might as well just carve them since they're there, because then you'll find some random nonsense thing that needs, like, a single Vespoid shell or a Hornitar carapace, and it's like, oh, well, I don't want to have to go out there and half of the ones I fight will break, unless you get a skill
Right.
to make them
So,
break less.
do you see that? My Anjanath research is actually max.
Huh.
And it was still doing that
This was
goofy
your
thing where they were
largest?
going back and forth, back and forth.
So that should have gotten you access to a new hammer.
Alright, I'll go take a look at it. I have
Okay.
something on my glasses. Hold on.
And it's like, I know you're not going to use a hammer, but like you might want to look
No,
at it.
but I'll look at it. Yeah, sure.
I might end up trying to use it, but I don't remember what its skills were, so it might be useless.
I was so disappointed, by the way, in Monster Hunter 4G, I want to say. There's a weapon you can get that's supposed to be like everybody in the entire group helped, and we all designed it, and you have to beat the storyline to get it, and it's supposed to be a reward for having beaten the storyline, and it's a fucking hammer, and I'm just like, aww. And there's no other variation of it, and it's like, oh, that's fucking sucks.
Well, they
Why?
can't make everything a great sword for you. I mean, honestly, they should be making more things in multiple forms, but I don't know. Maybe sometimes it doesn't fit the theme they're going for.
I guess.
That's it.
That's it?
Yep, so we haven't caught one of these yet, but that is
big
supposed to look like a
pincushion
crake.
bird. Okay.
They are fluffy.
Yeah, it's a big fluffy bird hammer.
Yeah.
It's got pins in it.
Yep. So it's poison, I guess.
Ooh,
I guess
look at
that's
that.
it. Huh. Oh, that's with Lunastra
Yeah, that's the
stuff.
Lunastra weapon. Devil Joe. We very rarely come in
What
here.
the fuck is this?
The jail hammer, apparently.
Jail hammer?
Let's see. How do I switch over to the requirements for a thing? I forget.
A
Is
crake
it-
is a fluffy bird that likes to ride around on Aptonauts.
Oh, okay, no, I can see it anyway. It's Tsitsiaku, Rathalos, and Hunter King.
Okay.
Which you just get for, I think, just doing
Arena?
certain arena stuff,
Yeah.
yeah. The Black Steel Hammer, the Dragonbone Basher, the Bond Strike.
Yeah, a lot of these were just
So these are super
regular.
cool. For some strange reason, the
I love
hammers
that one.
retained all of its weird, stupid, like, anime-style weapons, and everything else had to become super realistic, and it's like, why?
I don't know.
I want to go back to having great swords that look like a bird.
The
Like-
flower that's got the puke puke feathers on it, it has spikes that shoot out when you use it. I have one.
Bad scout flies getting a hammer jail. Yeah. You know what?
Yeah, kinda. I
Yeah,
wonder
that's
if
what
that
I
has
want.
an equivalent. That's the Lunastra.
Yeah, that's Lunastra. The
Got
Wyvern
that.
Ignition is the big one I got already. Berserker Sword, the Wyvern Jawblade. That's kind of the equivalent. It just doesn't have
yeah,
Tsitsiaku
it's
stuff. It has
not-
Barroth stuff.
It's not made of jail.
Yep. And one of the reasons I don't have this one, even though it's absolutely fucking amazing and its tree is one of the best in this game, is because we never have Rathalos in the arena. They're just never there.
There might be
there's
some
almost never the ability to go in and fight like Rathalos. And I don't know why. It just keeps happening like that.
You're gonna need to head up there anyways, because one of your things is to complete a challenge.
Aren't bone jails for organs? Yeah, I mean, that's true.
I mean,
yeah.
it's not that they're not allowed out. It's just that it's safer for them
No,
inside.
they aren't allowed out. I forbid my organs to leave their bone jail.
Well, I just figure if they want to leave, I can't stop them.
Let's see. Do we have the... Yeah, we do. We have everything in here, right? Except for the weird stuff that I want to get.
I mean, there's a lot of stuff we don't have, but
Well,
you
I
also
meant
weren't
like
getting for
the
completion.
weird event ones down here. And
There's
I looked at them and it's like,
probably
yeah, there's little
more.
symbols next to it. Okay.
Yeah, there is, like, if you've got it or not, it's got a symbol.
Yeah. I forgot that was a thing for a second, and I just kind of blanked out. All right. What were you saying? I'm sorry.
You're going to eventually want to go up to the arena because one of your bounties is to do a challenge quest.
That's my room. I mean, that's true.
And I'm not sure what's up with it, but one of my files was able to acquire something through a challenge quest and the other didn't, and I'm confused. I don't know if it's just I need to do the quest a certain amount of times, but there is a layered version of the butterfly armor that you get from that Gajalika thing.
Gajalika thing?
Welcome.
Yeah, the one where you gotta kill 10 of them and there's a broth running around.
Oh.
Yeah, but I don't know if it's just you need to beat it a certain amount of times, or if you gotta get the best rank, or what. Because, like, one of my accounts doesn't have it.
You know what, that might be it. Yeah.
It might be that I just, like, had other items I needed to get the thing available.
So it says 4 minutes, by the way, would be the best time. I bet we can do this in 4 minutes.
I'm pretty sure I've done it in 2.5.
Considering you have to go in there and they take all your items anyway, I mean, you just gotta pick a specific thing. And then go and do it.
What was fastest for me was the gun.
Yeah,
but
I was gonna say, because
might,
there is actually a gun here.
It might be different for you, but, like, I'm still not all that practiced with the gun. So I'm gonna say you can take out one Gajalika with 3 blasts of normal ammo 2, or 2 blasts of normal ammo 3.
So remind me, if I want to use the gun, it is...
left
boop.
Trigger, then right trigger.
What
are you
so
doing?
left trigger.
Is that, okay, you had a different... You've got targeting on. I never used that.
Yeah.
I forgot that's a thing.
Yeah, I forgot it was too. I'm going to turn that off as soon as I can. Okay, there we go. So it's left trigger, then right trigger, you said?
Yeah. Normal ammo 2 and 3 both, I believe, have 6 ammo slots before you gotta reload. If you try to pull it out after putting it back when it was not loaded, it will just auto-load and you'll just sit there and get hit by a rock. It's a bit annoying.
So, gotta load it first.
That was the special ammo. That's something different.
Okay. How do I fire it?
Like I said, like, left trigger, then right trigger. It's like the slinger.
Okay.
It's like it's a slinger. But you have special ammo.
That's fine.
So you just did whatever the hell that was.
It was killing 2 of them, I think. I actually don't know.
You can take a lot of abuse from this broth before it matters.
Yeah, I'm sure. Oh, come on.
And,
Dick broth.
damage done to these guys does persist, so if they hide because Baroth is close, when they pop back up, you can still just shoot them. It's like they don't have full health yet.
I don't like that. Okay, first of all, I don't like that you kind of move around funky when you got
Gotta reload.
How do I reload?
Why?
Okay.
Try.
Interesting choice.
Yeah.
Okay, Baroth, you're really starting to get on my nerves, bud.
You can hand it to me at any time.
I'm gonna get real mad at you. I don't like that after you fire, you move slightly.
Recoil.
Like, that's nonsense with a bowgun.
I don't know.
Like, actual fucking nonsense. It's a goddamn bowgun.
It's being asked if we could actually shoot a monster from behind the gate without getting into the arena. Probably not. With the bowguns, the range matters. Most of them, honestly, you gotta be kind of close. You gotta shoot stuff in the face. So like you can, if it does 1 damage, in theory you could. It's potentially
Oh my
0
God,
damage from that
fucking
distance.
ass. I kind of want to just try and redo this now because I feel like he's already fucking me up.
Okay. It takes a while to get used to
there.
the...
Okay, here. You can take it, and you can do
I'm not
it.
saying that you have to pass it to me.
No, I don't care. I'm handing it to you because I don't want to have to use the bowgun.
Okay, there are
Do it
other
fast
stuff.
for me. I don't care.
Oh, and the locking gate, I believe, is not active in that mission, so you can't
Nah.
just lock the broth
I'm
out.
not surprised. I think you need to bring a pickaxe in with you to do it anyway, or is that 4G? Can
I
you
don't.
just do it with the
No,
lever?
it's just a little lever.
Alright, then it doesn't matter.
Oh, wrong one. Challenges. There
You
we
don't
go.
have to use the gun. You can use anything you want. I've handed
Yeah,
it
it's
over
just-
to you. Go ahead and
I
start.
was the
No
one who was
eating,
using the gun,
No
so.
items necessary. Just do whatever.
Like, if it's faster for you to use another weapon, then use another weapon, but the gun
Opening
actually...
a Red Bull already.
He's done with this. He's gotta get drunk.
I don't know, like, blah, 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 blah. I don't like abandoning missions. But I also don't actually like the gun controls in this game. Especially for the larger ones. I think I did give some tries to, like, some of the guns in this game, and I think the ones that I found were using, like that worked the best, I want to say were the smaller ones. Because this is a heavy bow.
Yeah, heavy bow guns are not the one I use normally.
Yeah, like, I want to say just the mid to small bow guns were honestly significantly better
Ooh,
than
there
this.
he is.
Or than this.
So I've got 3 down, and now you can usually get 2 before he actually
the
gets
gate's not
anywhere near
active.
you. Yeah, no, they will not activate.
Yeah, that's where the line.
That one was too close to the broth. Oh, you're back? Well, fuck you. Nope. Sometimes it's just literally just point blank. I am just shooting this small child cat dragon gremlin in the face.
I mean, that's fair.
It's not, but I was paid to do it, so,
Yeah,
you know.
I mean, I know what you mean.
That's what life is like sometimes.
So you've only got 3 out of 10, by the way.
Yeah, I know.
Okay.
4. Is that? Yep, because I had shot him before.
Okay. That
No,
he's
I
dead.
had. Yep. In my defense, they all look the same.
Wow, Megan.
I'm a good person.
Wow. Wow. Oh, hey, so we didn't forget anything, but I said something last stream without thinking about it, because I didn't actually know, and I thought I did, because I apparently was locked in an older system. Somebody asked us if we were planning on doing more emotes. Turns out they changed the way that emotes work on Twitch for affiliates. We do actually have the ability to make more emotes. In fact, I think we can get a total of 15 before we switch over to partner now. I think it's like, I might be wrong. It might actually be like, it might be 7. But I don't know the exact number. It's a lot. It's a lot more than we had the option of last time. Because Twitch was like, you know what, fuck it, affiliates, just get a ton of emotes.
Yeah, there's
and it's
no...
like, oh, okay, cool, thanks.
There's not a lot of incentive to subscribe for one unless it's a really good emote. Like, ours is pretty good.
Ours is okay.
Well, thanks.
No,
I
like
best.
it. It is good.
But it's like, ours is pretty good because it's not like an in-joke or anything. It's just this is a cute dog in like a style.
Yeah.
You know, 1 more to go.
Speaking of, I'm just going to go ahead and post the dog a few times. Pork. I think we're actually 1 sub away from getting another emote.
Ooh.
Which will bring our total up, I think, to 4, but 2 of those, so 2 of the 3 that don't have anything in them are reserved for people who want to sub for something higher than normal.
We don't have any.
Yeah, it's
we have
some
the 1
weird,
so
like,
far.
because it's the tiered thing. Twitch does a tiered thing with their subs, and it's like, oh.
Yeah, so like once I've made new ones, then you'll have like incentives for that if you want it. Pretty sure Tao is gonna be in there because generic orange cat in a cute hat.
3 minutes and 11 seconds.
That's still A rank.
Yeah, well.
I'm pretty sure I've gotten 2.5 before.
Let's see. It didn't look like it gave us the thingy.
What thingy?
We were looking for the
There's layered armor, but you don't get it through the mission.
Oh, do you get it from a person or something?
You have to go down and it's a delivery, but they don't tell you. You don't talk to anyone. It just shows up on the list of deliveries you can deliver.
Huh.
And one of my files has it and the other doesn't, and that's really weird.
That is really weird.
Yeah. I don't think it's because one's a girl and one's a boy. I think it's... there's gotta be some other
Hello,
thing.
Iggy.
Bork.
How you doing? The deliveries like these people?
Yeah.
Like the bounty guys?
Yep.
Huh.
And it was like you need 2 of them, which we have, and like 500 research points.
Well, we got this.
Yeah.
And we should get another one, too. Yeah.
Yep. And then all you need to do is fight a Gyros. They gave you some easy ones this
Fleet
time.
deliveries. And
Pending.
it should be pending?
I don't know why you have all of those either.
The Bushido ones? Yeah, I mean...
Yeah.
I don't even have it on...
You have a second
wait,
page.
There it is.
There you go.
Okay. Oh, and then these ones, which are
Yeah, that's the Assassin's Creed
Bayek
ones.
layered armor and the specialized tool.
So float like
Assassin's
butterflies.
Robe.
That's
This one. Wow, we
Oh,
need,
you need research
like
points.
5,000 research
That's
points.
not that much in the long run.
Yeah, that's not as bad as it could be.
It's just that you use them for like getting packages from the captain and tail raiders and stuff. So you don't necessarily have that much at any given time, but they're easy to come by.
It kind of looks like the dog from FLCL. It actually looks a lot more like the dog from Magic Pendule or Graffiti Kingdom, which is actually the sequel. But you wouldn't know it because in the US they changed the title of the game for some strange reason.
It's basically the Hun Dog is
Euros
based off
is
of
the last one we have
it was
for that.
kind of Josh's mascot, which was like what he would doodle in notebooks in school. And it was based off of the Magic Pendle dog, and then it just kind of we picked it for our mascot for the channel because it was like,
I mean,
hey, it's Josh's dog.
It was a combination based off that and the FLCL dog, and it's
Okay.
because I couldn't draw dogs, but I could draw that. So
And it was
there we go.
cute and dynamic. and
I
it
actually
became
got
our
better at
mascot.
drawing dogs as time went on.
I should hope so, because that was when you were
Because that's
a
not
kid.
a very good dog. I know. Jeez.
No, I was going for a year older
Jeez.
now. It's been a long time.
Yeah, sure you were.
You gotten better at drawing,
Midnight
right?
Mayhem.
I don't. It says it's a special ticket reward, but I haven't figured out what it's for.
Huh.
I don't know what I haven't checked.
The heck am I lost? I don't recognize this place so well. I might as well have some fun while I'm here. And it's a 10 Gastodon?
I've done this mission once and didn't see anything out of the ordinary in it,
Huh.
but I also didn't pay attention to what the ticket was.
Weird. I actually wanted to skim through here and see if I had any that had Great Gyros in it. I'm not seeing any.
There should be the ones where you just got to get everything in the area. The Effluvial Opera would be the one.
Well, I was looking through events though. That's
Yeah,
I wanted to see.
It is. It's right there.
Oh, is it?
It was right there, down.
Oh, that one.
If you wanted to, but that's a
Yeah.
lot.
I suppose it is a lot. Let me
There
just keep
was
skimming.
another thing that I do know what comes out of it. If you were
There
interested,
are a lot of monsters
Oh,
in
God.
here. I'm gonna be real.
there was another one. I
Oy.
think it was King's. There it is. King's Know No Fear. It's a Radlos and Azure Radlos.
It gives you a ticket too.
Yep, Elder's
Yeah.
Recess. So bring your cool
It's high
drinks.
rank as well.
The ticket it gets you when you take it
Yeah.
to the blacksmith. He gives you the option of some deliveries to take the ticket to that are layered armor that are just for some of the gimmick headgear,
Huh.
I believe.
Interesting.
Yes. Which is cool because then you don't need to wear a Wiggler head to have a Wiggler
You could just
head.
have a permanent Wiggler head.
But
That's
I
an
like the
interesting
Wiggler
concept.
head. I like what it actually does. I've been using wide range for support, but you're
Look,
soloing,
there's
so
there's
whatever.
nothing wrong with calling it FLCL.
I call it Fooly Cooly.
It's called Fooly Cooly, I know, but there's nothing wrong with calling it FLCL.
No, they made it difficult on purpose just to make people argue over it, I'm sure. They might have.
Also, I mean, technically, yes, it wouldn't be Fooly Cooly because it's Japanese. It would be Furikuri, but it's fine. Whatever. Doesn't matter.
Just kill these gas.
Killing these Gastrodons.
10 of them. It's
Wow,
not that hard.
these guys actually seem like they're really defensive for some strange
Well,
reason.
these only exist in high rank, so this is the closest you're getting to a high rank Kestodon.
Actually,
Actually,
wait,
you
it's
can
because I'm
get
hitting him in the
this.
head. That was it.
Yeah.
Okay, I was making a
too.
dumb mistake. That was on me.
You're hitting them in their buffalo hair.
Yeah. What? Who talked to these? Because it said it was translated from Linian.
I don't know.
So is somebody talking about like, oops, I'm lost. Haha, may as well have fun. And it's like, what Linian was telling
I
us
don't
this?
know.
I'm so confused.
When we finish it, I'll see what the name of the ticket is, and we can try and figure that out.
Yeah, I suppose.
Because these events always have a reason to exist.
They've
so-
always got some weird, like,
I forgot they glow.
twitchy,
sometimes.
not twitchy, some weird, there's a hook. There's a hook
Yeah,
with all
it's-
of these, and
it's-
I'm not seeing the hook yet.
It's always either it's like, oh, it's a crossover event and you get special equipment, or it's, oh, you get a higher chance of special rewards, or you get a higher Like, wasn't there an event that's not in right now that's like you get a high rate of like tempered footprints?
Yeah, well, one of them was literally just every single footprint you find is tempered, and they just want you to cut like it's like a normal Kulu Yaku, and that's it. And it's like, oh, okay, cool.
There's like 5 of them
Why
down
not?
here. Just
Yeah,
sort
I
of
noticed
clustered.
them. It took me a second to notice them, but I see them. They like blend in super good with the background.
Yeah.
It's like,
I thought you had gotten hit there.
nope. I powered through that one. Slight super.
These guys
armor.
were fun to get at with the switch axe, because I could just do the momentum sweep and just they were down. It's very satisfying when you just have to wiggle your switch axe in an arc for so long and everything drops. Of course, sometimes you get locked in that and then something comes up and hits you.
Yeah. I can see that. I'm just gonna get a couple of these and just start pegging dudes with like little poppy seeds or whatever.
I'm not gonna remark on your word choice.
Okay. I almost said grenade nut, so you know that's fair. I picked the worst of the two. I mean, I picked the better. You know what?
You always pick opposite words.
I know.
It's very weird.
I know. It's like a kind of font dyslexia. I'm not sure what's going
I
on.
don't think that's a thing.
I don't think it is either.
I'm sure there's
It's too used to being negative, I guess.
yeah, I'm sure there's some weird subconscious thing we can pretend is the reason. Like you're like an Animal Crossing villager, except your quirk is to say don't instead of do or won't instead of will. It's like you always use a negative,
Something like that.
and no one can tell. They just think you're just pissed off all the time.
Yeah. Ah, damn it. Why is one of them not glowing? Why aren't you glowing? What's wrong with
I
you
think
specifically?
it's that they have like a high internal body temperature and they're mad.
Yeah,
so
but
they're
that
glowing.
one's not. Okay,
Because he
now
wasn't
is.
aggro enough.
He was
like,
aggro.
He was
but-
less aggro.
Yeah, I guess he was just less aggro than the rest. Fine.
These guys look like if you raised them from birth, they would be very tame.
Whoop. You can get them on your team. They're one of the ones that you can pick up.
Yeah. Tao can charm them.
Yeah.
They look like though, like they would really appreciate being pet if they feel like you are a safe
Tao
person.
killed the last one.
Tao's the best.
Tao is the best. I probably could have let Tao do that entire mission on her own, and she probably would have succeeded.
Yeah, but it would have taken her a really long
I
time
don't even
because
think
her
it would have
AI is
taken her
not
that long,
amazing.
to be honest.
Her AI isn't as focused as we ever hoped.
Grenade nut. Yeah. Somebody said it in chat. I'm sorry.
You always tell me not
Speaking
to
of
get
grenades,
too
I've been
gross, and then
putting
you say
grenadine
nut.
in
Like
my
it's...
Coke for years, and I finally found some maraschino syrup so much better for the ink. Yeah. I don't know why you'd put grenadine in your Coke, but that's fine.
That's like pomegranate syrup, I want to say.
Basically. You usually mix it into alcohol.
Yeah, most things that get mixed into things usually get mixed into alcohol.
I saw a thing where somebody was talking as a bartender, and they were basically saying, like, somebody at the beginning of the night stole a bottle of grenadine from us thinking it was alcohol. And clearly the woman who did it drank all of it because we saw her later on in the night and she had grenadine all over her face. And she walked up smugly to the bar and asked if she could get a drink, and then said, wait, no, I've already had one. And then the person's like, great job, idiot. Grenadine is nothing but sugar.
Why would you
Like-
steal a whole bottle of liquor, then come back to the same place the same night
Well,
to say you're drunk?
the guy also pointed out that like a bottle of grenadine, like an industrial bottle for a bar, costs the bar maybe $4. And it's like you stole literally the cheapest thing. There's no alcohol in it whatsoever, and you're
Why
probably
would
gonna
you
get
gloat
sick.
about it, though? Even if it was booze, why would you come back and gloat about it? That's stupid. Just go home and drink. So, oh god, I wasn't paying attention to what the ticket was that we got there.
It was a ticket.
Did you see the name?
Nope.
Okay. Well,
That's fine.
I'm positive that it doesn't give you armor.
Does it not?
No.
Huh. Well,
So
it was
now-
a fancy ticket, I know that.
I guess
Yeah, I'm not
check.
seeing it either.
I
Huh.
don't think it gives you Palico armor either. So
I'll check my weapons. Nothing in here. Might be a hammer.
you're checking that because you've already have checked this, so you'll
Well-
recognize things.
Yes, but also because I'm thinking about it in terms of what kind of a monster would that be represented by. And my first thought is, it's probably a hammer. But maybe not. I'll check my actual stuff,
Yeah,
and I'll
that's
just
an
see.
idea.
Manage items, not that one. Oh wait, no. It could be this one. I'll just have to
It's weird how they separate out
get
items in
into
this.
here. Yeah. Okay, so it wouldn't be in here. It would be in...
Maybe if you go to the sell items.
Yes, it
which
would be
is
in my
annoying.
sell items, and it would be under the monsters, because that's where they stick the tickets, and it would be at the very end, because it would have been a new ticket that I'd never gotten before. So you got the Bristly Crake and the First Fleet ticket.
That's generic.
Redeem it at the smithy for something nice?
Okay.
Thanks. That's so helpful.
All right then.
Okay, alright then. Thanks a lot, buddy. Smithy, what are they telling us to do? Is it not Palico armor, perhaps? Is it no?
If it is, I haven't seen it.
Yeah, I'm not seeing it in here. Oh shoot, this is gonna be weird.
I doubt it's full armor, but
I doubt it's full armor too.
Nope.
No, just the Mega Man in there.
you just always want to look at it when you're
I
in
always want to look at the Mega Man if we open this screen. Yes, it's amazing.
here. Yeah.
It's the weirdest little thing. Let's see. Okay.
Okay.
Let me think this one through. If it's an armor, it would probably be high rank, not low rank.
Yeah, because
Because
gas
the mission was high rank. But it's nice to check anyway. I didn't see it in high rank. So it could be in weapons, or it could be in charms, which would be a weird, fancy thing to do to make it an event charm. But I'm not seeing
Yeah, I've never
anything.
seen them do that.
Yeah, well, there's one event charm, and I've already got it. It's the one that they give you for, like, buying the game.
Yeah.
It could be a sword and shield, but I kind of doubt it. That's the Empress's Edge. It would be down at the bottom, I would assume. You'd be able to tell right away.
Well, some of these have a lot, so it's not like it could be in the middle and you just wouldn't know.
Shooting Star
First
Lance
fleet ticket,
takes the
there
first
you
fleet
go.
ticket, so
Well, that's one thing.
that's one thing.
It might be the only thing. It might not.
It's a lance with a big banner. That actually looks really nice. Like,
And you only needed one.
to be honest, yeah, I could make it, but I
probably
kind of don't want
upgrades
to
it
because I
needs
don't have
more.
any reason to have a lance. I don't like them.
Yeah, me neither.
Also, so there are way cooler looking lances in here. Let's be real. Look at this.
Yeesh.
It's the Babel Spear. This Black Steel, Dragon Bone, the Dark Stinger, the Bone Lance, the Kula Hasta. There's a bunch of really cool ones in here.
Yeah, too bad lances are difficult.
They're awful. I ain't even gonna argue. Oh, neat. Lunastra, whatever the hell that was, Insect Glaive. I want to see if there's got to be something else you can make with it. Is it just the?
You skipped
Whatever.
switch axe. I never checked.
Oh, I thought you had checked Switch Axe. That's
No.
why I skipped it. Devil's Maestro, the Black Steel Dragonhorn. Dragonhorn. Ah, okay. I'll check Switch Axe. This one. I'm not seeing anything here. Although,
Yeah.
hey, look, there's the Lunastra blade.
Yeah,
for the Switch Axe. That is a big ass Switch Axe.
I've
Okay,
been
no, they're just
sequence
that
breaking
size.
a little
Okay.
bit. They let me
It's just that size
into
normally.
they let me into the Assassin's Creed mission, and that has Lunastra in it. I haven't even beaten the Teostra in the storyline. I haven't beaten the storyline.
Oh no.
But they let me into that, and if I'm there with like a team, if I get an SOS flare out at the beginning, it's like I can do
Was
it.
there?
Like, I mean, I'm kind of riding off of other people, but I'm still helping.
Wait a minute. Hold up. The Devil's Grin?
It's just Devil Joe.
Oh, I saw the picture and I thought it was two small guns. I was like,
Yeah.
oh shit, they've got just handguns for no reason.
I mean, that would be
Neat.
fun.
That would be super fun. Empress, the Insurgent Bow. Yeah, okay, so somebody said that they did actually see a charm with an exclamation point on it, but I didn't see it, and I'm not seeing anything in here. This is fancy.
Well, there's a very long list for charms.
Yeah, well, that's the main problem. If it was an event one, I mean, how would I even know? I'd have to go through these one by one and figure it out.
If it looks weird, you'd know, but like they don't really show
Yeah.
on your character.
No, they don't. Except for these ones down here that have the weird
Glow effects.
glow
and stuff.
effect, yeah, because I'm guessing that these totally do show up on your character. Invigorate charm, Surveyor's charm. These are interesting. These are weird.
Yeah,
I didn't know that these ones were in here, actually.
there's a lot. Basically, just if you need a point in a skill, there's probably a charm for it. They just might be hard to make if it's a good skill.
I mean, that's fair. So I think what we should do is, I guess I'll get prepared, and then we'll do that one that's the two Rathaloses.
Okay.
That'll be fine, I guess.
And eventually, you got to do the Final Fantasy one again.
Yeah, well, the Final... I keep tripping over words today.
Final Fantasy?
The Final Fantasy one will probably be the one I do after that.
Okay.
Like, I don't know yet. We will see.
How do you feel about
Some antidotes.
we had a special unboxing we wanted to do. Well, I wanted to.
Oh, we can wait a little bit longer unless you want to.
No, I'm fine. I
'Cause
just
I'm-
wanted to.
If you want to do it now, that's fine, but I just drank a Red Bull, so I'm like...
Okay. Yeah, we'll wait.
Okay.
Wait, you drank that whole thing?
Yeah,
already?
it was one of the small ones.
Okay.
We have small cans and large cans of Red Bull. Because we're addicts, I think.
It was an attempt to get Josh to not drink so much soda because he could get the caffeine in a smaller package, and now he just drinks a Red Bull every day and drinks
Yeah.
his soda.
Yeah.
I
it's
tried,
Maybe.
folks.
Well, you didn't try hard enough, but neither did I.
Well, we're not going to have a fight on
No, that's fine.
We're not
I just
having a
wanted to
fight about our
antagonize you. It's
purchasing
fine.
decisions. I could just not
I
allow
know,
you
I
any
know.
soda. I could just put a ban on soda.
Yeah.
You would be mad all the time.
Final Fantasy stuff is always really cool in Monster Hunter. We said this the last
Yeah.
time, but I wanted to reiterate.
Yeah, I have seen some people out in the field with the Final Fantasy cat armor, and it's like, that is good. I want it.
It is, it's
They
super
won't
good.
let me into that. I think I have to beat more of the story. Like, my hunter rank isn't high enough. Because I just kind of piddle around not wanting to fight Elder Dragons because I want to, like, get all of the armor for
I mean,
low
that's
rank and then
fair,
high rank.
though. Like,
Yeah.
you want to do in, like, obvious stuff. Look at her click, by the way.
Huh?
Oh, she's not doing it anymore. Her animation was really snappy for a second. It was, like, broken.
Probably was only
It
gonna
keeps
happen
happening.
once.
No, it keeps happening.
Oh, okay.
It depends on whether or not you're talking to them, but sometimes you can get them to do it for like a good long while. In fact. Okay, so this is layered for spring, and we are nowhere near it. So
Nope, that's not the spring layered armor. That's just the bug layered armor.
bug layer, isn't it the spring one?
No.
What's
Those
the
are
difference
different.
between spring and bug?
The bug armor is gonna be like the butterfly stuff, as opposed to the spring blossom armor, which kind of looks like that little tuxedo.
Oh yeah, you're right.
They're very different when you see them.
Yeah. You're
And
right,
I
you're right,
looked
you're
it up. Was like, why can't we get the layered armor for the spring festival? It was like the thing I found said like fucking beat an arch tempered Kieran, and I'm like, I'm not anywhere near
yeah,
that.
right. Neither of us is
There's
going to want
a
to do that.
specific quest.
Alrighty. That's why. The other
High
day I
fiber, bro.
ordered an oven roast and wound up with a max potion instead. What gives? Where's the meat go?
I mean, it's a good question.
What a dick. just be thankful that your food is, you know, good.
You're
I
getting
guess.
caffeine shamed, by the way.
Oh, why am I getting caffeine shamed?
Because it is technically a useless thing to ingest.
I ain't judging, but it's pointless to take a drug like caffeine regularly. You literally just get back to normal. Nah. You immediately become tolerant to it. You usually have a full block on it.
I work in a coffee shop, so
What are we
I'm just
waiting
gonna
for?
not say
The new
anything
world
one way or
awaits.
the other.
It's fine.
Purchase
I also,
from me.
caffeine affects me in very different ways than it does the regular populace, I believe, because I will talk about caffeine assumption and my friends will be like, oh, I was shaking after 2 coffees, I almost died. And I'm like, I could
Who?
drink 6 Red Bulls and be fine. Like,
2 coffees.
yeah, I had a friend who told me they drank 2 espressos and almost died.
2
and I just,
like 2 shots of espresso?
no, like just 2 full espressos, and I'm just like, dude, get
okay,
out of
that
my
doesn't
face.
that doesn't make sense. What is a full espresso to you?
Dude, I don't
And
know
is-
because I'm not the one who said it.
Okay, espresso comes in single ounce units. A shot of espresso fits in a shot glass. It's 1 ounce, and that's 75 milligrams of caffeine.
Mm-hmm.
A double espresso, if this guy's saying he had 2 whole espressos, that's still less caffeine than an average
I think
cup
he meant
of brewed
2
coffee.
cups of espresso, like two
Ooh,
separate cups.
Why would you drink an entire cup of just espresso
Uh,
if you're
no,
not a
no,
trucker?
no. I mean, like he drank something with espresso in it, but he drank
What,
2
like a
separate
latte?
drinks. Yeah, like he had
That's-
2 lattes.
That's still not anything. And also,
I'm aware.
Like,
Why did they drop
teach
me in
your
the
friends the
lava?
vocabulary.
I'm
They're
not gonna
giving me
teach nobody
hives.
anything. You can do that on your own.
Yeah, Josh is kind of immune to many, well, not immune, tolerant to chemicals to a degree that is strange.
Yeah, I've had to have conversations about this with people recently, so I'm not going to go too far into it. But we will also point out that, in all fairness, when I go to the hospital, they have to be very careful about what they give me because most things don't have much of an effect. In terms of kind of painkillers, but more the, what's the word I'm looking for? Like, if you give somebody something because you're going to take them into surgery.
Anesthetic?
Yeah, anesthetic is one.
Also, it's being questioned in chat. A normal cup of coffee is going to have its caffeine content vary by the type of bean, the quality. The average cup of coffee at like Starbucks, where I work, is going to be, depending on size, between 200 and 300 milligrams. If you've got really cheap stuff, it might be lower. If you're putting in a lot of milk, obviously the amount of milk is going to take volume in the cup. So that's kind of why a latte doesn't have that much caffeine. Is that, well, you got 2 ounces of coffee and 12 ounces of milk.
Oh, I completely missed him.
It varies a lot.
Oh, that
but
sucks. That was my phone.
there are people who will come into my work in the morning to order coffee, and they'll order something that's very caffeinated. Like, they'll get something that's like brewed coffee with shots in it, and it'll be like probably 400 or 500 milligrams of caffeine. And then after they're done with their workday, they'll come back on their way home and get the same thing again. You also get people who will literally vomit if they have even an ounce of caffeine. Some people are sensitive enough that the amount of caffeine that is lingering in decaf after the caffeine is removed from decaf, there's still a trace amount that's enough that some people will just get nauseous. It's really dependent on the person.
I took that one to the face because I was playing bad. That was okay. Oh, okay. Thank you, Tao. You actually did what I wanted you to. Thank you. Holy shit.
Don't forget there's also a regular Ratalo somewhere on the map. I hope they show up together and fight.
I'm way more interested in Azure right now.
Yeah,
Azure.
delicious.
Oh, damn it. I was hoping I'd get that. Come on. Give me a mount.
There's really not much to jump off of here, though.
There is.
Tricky.
This is a ledge.
Yeah, but he's also flying, and it's a very low ledge.
It doesn't matter. You can get him with a great sword off of that ledge. He just has to be close enough to it.
But is he? He's not.
I
He
can
likes to
angle
go
a great sword
everywhere.
backwards when I jump. It's fine. I can literally jump off a ledge and then back onto the same ledge.
I'm just saying the environment isn't optimal for a mount, so good luck. I'm not saying it's
I know,
impossible.
I know. I'm just saying, like, it's more optimal than you think. There's his tail.
Yeah, I see it. It's blue.
Yeah, it's Asher. Ah, god damn it. Come on. I want that tail, you motherfucker. You give it to me, or there's gonna be a problem.
The tail came off next to an herb and a dead Vespoid, so it's like, oh,
The
there
Vespoid
was
wasn't
some
dead at the time.
precision for that.
Yeah. Well, luckily the game does take monster carves above the other kinds of encounters. Oh, come on.
Sometimes it will still fuck up. Sometimes
Dick.
I'll just be sitting in front of a giant
Oh,
corpse,
you dick.
picking up the same piercing pod bundle over and over because it just keeps wanting me to pick up ammo.
Yeah, I think it does ammo first is the big problem
Yeah.
a lot of people have. Because it decides that ammo is more important than carbs. Carbs are more important than treasure, which is a gigantic pain in the ass for a lot of people. Because if I go with my bandits mountain and I'm wailing on something, I want to be able to pick the treasure up, but I can't. And I think plants and stuff are like low priority.
Which they should be. It's not like they aren't everywhere.
Yeah. Oh, damn it. I got his attention off the Talbot. Oh, I'm really stuck.
Oh, fuck.
He didn't even touch me yet. Oh, there it is. Damn it.
Oh,
I'm fucked.
fuck.
I'm absolutely fucked. I am absolutely fucked.
I mean, I thought he was
Okay,
going to do
no,
the
I'm
next
actually
part
not
of that
fucked at all.
sequence and tear you apart.
No, I'm cool.
Yeah,
So-
that was really lucky.
Did you see that? That was a hit. I could have mounted
Yeah,
off of that.
but it is also an unlikely thing to be able to get off
There it is.
successfully. And I don't mean the percentage to mount. I mean hitting him and having him in the position to do
It's
so.
so much easier with Greatsword than people think. Greatsword has this weird effect where, like, if you jump off, you can change your direction at any time while you're in the air, and it'll actually let you do things like really goofy shit. Like, you can, in certain angling, you can jump off a ledge, hit a monster, land back on the same ledge, and jump off it again, because you twisted your ankle and your body in such a way that you basically were just, like, hopping in a U-turn. It shouldn't work. The physics aren't there, but it happens anyway.
You made him mad. He's gonna take his ball and go home.
I know. He always does. This is why you're suggesting the Vigor Wasp.
Oh,
Vigor Wasp
there
will
we go.
sometimes save you, but I've noticed more often than not I don't think it does. It's the first one they give you for a reason. It's just replacement potions.
There's times when you want it. You're gonna think about the environment you're fighting in, patterns of the monster you're
Let's see who's
against.
to fight. Nope. Okay, well, clearly he's too angry at me right now, so just give it to up.
I think for most fights, and especially
Oops,
against
I
these,
accidentally took it off.
Oh.
My bad. Who's that? Oh, that's okay.
That's
That's one of the
Varnos.
small guys. I was like,
Who's
wait a
that?
minute, who the fuck? There's like a baby bat in here. That was really confused.
tell me the name of this mysterious movie.
It's the Count of Comfortable Road. I don't know.
Okay.
I had a word, like a reference I was gonna go for, and it didn't. Count of Monte Cristo. There we go.
Pumpernickel?
I don't know why I said pumpernickel.
Okay. Well, whichever. Oh, nice.
Yeah, I knew they were there, so it was just kind of a matter of time before I used them. I really didn't want to go after the Revenant first, but I'm thinking I might have no choice at this point.
Well, at some point, it looked like you got
Yeah,
poisoned
somebody
on
got
one of
poisoned,
these.
I noticed. I don't know how that happened, because I am not poisonous right now.
This red guy is...
Oh, this poor red one. Yeah, he's fucked. Is it the Bardos poisoning? Do they do poison?
I've never seen them poison.
Did he get poisoned by the other Rathalos?
Maybe. Because, I mean, cause. They could. They're fighting.
Yes, yeah, a little bit. They're not fighting that much, is the thing.
Well, they're fighting enough. It's helpful.
Yeah.
I
go
think,
ahead.
excluding the Elder Dragons, I feel like the Flashfly Thunderbug tool is probably the most useful.
Oh yeah,
although
because
it's
they put
not
down
always the one I
traps
use.
constantly with that.
Yeah, it's not the one I've always been using. Like, I don't stick with them. You know, sometimes you want other things. But it's just the general utility of it is pretty good until the Elder Dragon
This is just a giant clusterfuck.
Yeah, yeah.
I can't even tell what I
Bardos
need
are
to do.
really opportunist.
I
about
noticed.
this.
They really want to get in there and beat on someone.
Yeah, they think that this is their chance to take out both. And then
I mean, it
Bardos
is.
will be
I'm going to be
king.
taking them out, so it is kind of their chance.
And yet, if they did, that just means that it's not like these two are even the biggest guys in the Elder's Recess. It's
No,
like,
the
oh, you got rid
Nergigante
of
doesn't eat them, though.
That's true. That's true. they could have an alliance.
They could.
You know, like an egret sitting on a rhino's back.
Something like that. I mean, rhinos don't eat the egrets either, so yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, you're right. Then again, rhinos don't eat anything that's meat.
Bardos is poison.
not... Yeah, you know what? Maybe it was the two Rathaloses.
Bye,
hitting each
Iggy the
other.
person. Have fun with your pizza.
Oh, nice. I hope you enjoy your pizza.
Oh no, now Josh is gonna ask me for pizza.
No, I'm fine. I've got pizza in the fridge anyway.
Do you?
Yeah.
Oh, okay. Anytime lately that one of us says the name of a food, the other of us will be like, shit, now I want that food.
I mean,
been
it's
a problem.
pretty common.
It's been a problem lately. It's like, we just seems like, oh, don't say Crunchwrap Supreme.
Crystal Burst. Thank you. Oh man, somebody was talking about like Taco Bell right now. I'm thinking about Crunchwrap.
You see, this keeps happening. We're too American.
Fall
for
out
it.
of the air. What an ass. Just refuses to die.
This would have been a great place to have the Flashbug cave because it just knocks them out of the sky when you find it.
Yeah, just like me.
Yeah, I mean, you're good at this regardless.
And that's a big hit. And let's see if I can get the big one off. There it is. Unfortunately, I was not hitting an unarmored part of his body.
Oh, it's
So
still a
that's
hit.
fine. Yeah, hits a hit.
And you've got some buddies showing up to also be annoying.
Yeah, really annoying.
Well, if you're lucky, they only throw poison and paralysis darts at him and not you.
Hopefully.
You know, if they're
Oh,
feeling
come on,
nice.
buddy. Don't you?
Shoot him with a
I'm
critical
trying,
hit.
but it's not working.
Yeah, it doesn't always like. But if he's on the
You give me the
ground with
option.
you.
Ah, stop.
Oh, no? Okay. He didn't want to actually grab you, just
I know.
just be a dick to you.
Yeah, he's just being a dick non-stop, basically.
In his defense, we started this fight.
I mean, we did. Oh, come on. Got him in the face.
Heal, antidote.
I'm working on it. I'm gonna antidote first, and then I will heal. Yes. Assuming I can get this to work right. Yeah, okay, there it is.
Thank goodness for your speed eating pants.
Yeah. Thank goodness for speedy pants.
I kind of wish that the Devil Joe pants were like, you know, the bottom half of the fursuit, so just made you look like you had Devil Joe legs.
It just looked like the Pokemon
Yes,
maniac
actually.
from Gen 1, I guess.
Yeah,
Was
it's
it
like
Gen 3?
I don't remember, but
don't
like
remember
just the lower half of a costume. I'd love that if you could just
Yeah,
have
that
Devil
would be
Joe
nice.
legs.
Oh, come on, buddy. Leave me alone. At this point, you're just getting annoying. Ugh.
He looks tired.
Yeah, he's very tired.
He's sloppy too.
Yep, he gets sloppy when he's tired. It's fine.
I mean, they all do, but the Rathalos and the Radiant especially. A Radiant, when she's tired, just kind of falls over half the time.
Yeah, she'll do the big running like charge where she doesn't quite make it all the way. I like when Rathalos does it and you get the weird like he tries to shoot a fireball and it doesn't quite work thing.
Yeah, where
That's
it's like
always
they are a bit surprised by the fact that it doesn't shoot.
Yeah, where they just kind of do it and they're like, wait, what?
Yeah.
Why did no fire come out? What happened?
It's kind of sad watching them get this condition because it's like you're gonna die, but
Yeah,
you're trying so hard and you're gonna die. But it's like it's balanced by the fact that almost every time
I'm
I
sorry,
enter a
this is
fight
gonna
with almost any time I enter a solo fight against a Rathalos or a Pink Radiant or anything that's higher than a basic Radiant, like it kills me at least once. Like I will be 5 minutes into the mission and die, but then I'll come back and I will kill the thing, and it'll be really sad at the end that it's limping and terrible.
Yep, there
Like
he
this.
goes. There he is. That's his limping. Just hit him with a couple of these.
You gonna try a capture?
Capping was the plan, but clearly that's not going to happen.
Yeah, you're just too good.
No, he's just dead right now. So I'm gonna go cap the red one, I think, because he'll take a little less to get down, and I was kind of focusing on the blue one from the start.
Well, there's probably still things that would require parts from high
Azure
rank
and high rank
Rathalos.
animal.
Yeah. So like capping at least one of them is still useful.
Yeah. That's my thinking anyway. Just gotta figure out where the hell he went. Like, is that him? Nope.
No,
that's
I think he's
another
up.
one of these guys.
I think he's
yeah.
sleeping. I don't see why you bother with them. They're dumb and annoying.
He's not sleeping. He's right up here. I saw the X before he actually landed.
Okay. Maybe there's something up there he could eat. I don't know.
No, this is just one of the zones he hangs out in.
No, he was a little bit further out.
Oh, he may have been sleeping.
Yeah.
I don't think so, because he's not sculling. He wasn't.
Yeah.
He didn't lose enough stamina in that one fight.
I don't know. A regular versus a blue.
Really?
I could believe he would have gotten that much owned.
Have we pointed out, by the way, that the Radiant Rathalos and then Azure Rathalos Pink Radiant thing is actually just a swap of colors, but that you wouldn't get that unless you knew that in Japan green and blue were the same thing.
I think you meant it.
Yeah, I think that's such a cool system. It's so weird that that's the case. You know what? I'm just gonna park this in front of you.
I think they also just like
Insult
the
to
idea
injury,
of
though.
having like the Pink Radiant because pink.
I mean, sure.
Pink and blue.
Yeah.
Like, because these things are very much themed that way. It's like, oh, this one's the girl one, she's pink. It's
Oh,
like,
damn.
yeah, it makes sense that they would have done it.
Moved. Oh, you are gonna
Yeah.
die, buddy.
These guys are dumb.
You are dead now. Like,
Bardos
you
have
deserve
been-
that, Bardos.
You might not remember this, but they have been the ones who ruin everything whenever they get a chance. They show up in the Zora Magdaros scene.
I'm aware. I remember him.
Yeah, you hate
I remember him fucking it up and me getting really mad about it.
Yeah, I usually just ignore them. I think they hate you specifically. Like, you
Yeah,
have the
they
worst time with
seem so vindictive. Like they just want to ruin every single hunt I find them in.
It's you.
It might be.
Maybe they just there's something about you that they recognize as
Well, there's something about them that I recognize and hate as well. So I guess we're even.
maybe they just don't like your goatee.
I mean, maybe.
He's like, oh, it's the smug goatee guy. Look at him with his eye patch. What a dick. Let's go peck on his head.
It's not that
Yeah. To be fair, if a dude with an eye patch and a goatee and like fantasy armor on, like walked into a room I was in and I was a pterodactyl, I would also peck at him.
I mean, I guess that would be fair. Oh, good. Is this just the fight where I get grabbed 80 times and can't do a goddamn thing about it for every single one of them?
Yes.
Good. I was hoping it was that particular episode.
That's a weird thing for you to hope for. You like that? Is that fun?
No, it's really not. That was sarcasm.
He's sculling now.
Alright, where's it going? Forget where he sleeps. Is it
I
over
want to
here?
say it's...
It's not over here.
I
Is
wanna
it over?
say it's
Is it up
up.
there? It's probably up there.
Yeah, like, I think there's a nest that gets used by just about anything that's not a lava color.
I kind of remember that. It's a me from Smash Brothers.
I'm still waiting for them to, like, put in... It's gotta be, like, a feline for a fighter. That would be amazing.
We're not gonna get it. We're not gonna get we already got Rathalos in Smash. We're not gonna get another, like, a character, I don't think.
I just want them to
It's
tell us who we're
disappointing,
getting.
but I don't think we're gonna.
It's just gotta be a feline. It can even be, like, default nothing armor. Doesn't matter.
We just make sure he's asleep.
Extra sleep.
Then snuggle on in here and set him up with a teddy bear. There he is.
Footprint for you to sniff.
Good job, sleepy boy. I like that he wakes up just to pass out again. Like,
Yeah, you tased him in his sleep, but you also drugged him.
if it was a okay, somebody they're talking about it in chat now. But yeah, I would rather get a cat over a human hunter too. But I think human hunters would probably be more likely because then they'd have like 80 different costumes that they could just throw together and choose from.
The cats can too. They have tons of costumes.
Sure. So faux ticket, that's the one you're talking about.
Yes.
Also, that's a Rathalos ruby. Let's see. Is there anything else weird?
It looks like there's a plate up in the regular rewards.
Where? Where do you see a plate?
The one that's got the symbol that's just
Gold
plate.
egg. Oh, there. Rathalos plate.
Yeah.
Yep. I don't think I got the Azure one yet, but
No, it's still good.
there's a Medulla in here. Yeah, you know what? Sure. Yeah. That looks fine. Josh Luck strikes again. Oh, good. Oh, good. All right. I'm almost all the way up for Azure, apparently.
That's good.
Yeah.
So go to the smithy.
I'm planning on it. And we'll go and see what the smithy wants to do with the,
Yeah, he's basically just gonna send you down to the provisions.
Oh, good.
But
oh,
you have to
know what?
talk
Hold
to
on,
him.
hold on. 8 million things going on at once here. Okay.
Yeah.
Can you find deals
You-
like these?
Let me send everything to the box. Just take all. Sure.
While you're doing that, I think this is a good time to do our exclusive live unboxing.
Don't call it that, please, for the love of God. I hate it every time you do it.
Why does it bother you that
It
much?
bothers me so much because that's such an old, disgusting YouTube thing. Like, unboxing videos were popular in 2007 for like 2 months, and that's one of those things that people remember as being like the part of YouTube nobody wants to acknowledge anymore because it's so gross.
So me doing something ironically is ruined by
It's
you
just,
hating the
you're
thing
also
sincerely?
not unboxing anything.
That's
You're
the
opening a
joke.
can.
God, you're so fun at this party.
Okay, open your
Anyways,
thing.
it's a can of Summer Edition Red Bull, which is blue, but it's like a nice bright cyan blue, and it's Beach Breeze flavored. What the fuck is that?
I think it's gonna be deodorant flavored Red Bull.
It sounds like deodorant, but it's probably going to be Gatorade. The two things sound alike.
I don't know. It sounds like somebody's fancy candle because it's Beach Breeze, but then the explanation it gives is, well, it's Summer Edition, and then Beach Breeze is the
We
explanation.
looked
That's
at
it.
the ingredients, and the only thing that looks different from other
Normal
Red
Red
Bulls
Bull
is
stuff, yeah.
glycerol ester of wood rosin. We don't know what the fuck that is.
It's got wood taste in it.
We're both gonna try this for the first time right now.
Okay. Gross.
I don't know what that taste is.
soap. Oh god, it really does. It's like body wash deodorant. That's not a food taste.
No, it's not.
It's like I licked someone out of a shower. Like, what the fuck?
You
That's
licked
really
someone
bad.
in a shower. Because if they're out of the shower, they've rinsed the soap off.
Yeah, at least that. Yeah, you know what? Sure, it tastes like just drinking straight soap.
He's gonna take another drink. I'm not making him. He just took it. You just need that on your palate.
It doesn't just taste like soap. It has the aftertaste of soap too. Like, it's got that burn you get when you actually put soap in your mouth on accident. You go, ugh.
He's washing it down with some barks to get rid of the taste. Did it work? Or do they combine horribly?
No, it kind of worked.
Okay. I paid for
Kinda.
this, so I'm gonna drink it all. I'm not gonna let it go to waste. But yeah, it's kind of like... It's kind of like if like an Irish Spring soap were
Like, get into
Gatorade.
body soap or something. Have you ever had? Have you ever gotten it so that there's a taste in your mouth that if you breathe in the back of your mouth, you can still pick up the taste really strongly? Like that. Maybe you don't know what I'm saying. Like that thing where it's not just kind of taste. It's the in the back of your mouth.
You mean like garlic aura?
Sort of. I can do that and still feel it, and it sticks, and it burns.
Kinda.
Like, it's not right.
It's been pointed out that glycerol ester of rosin is basically just a way of keeping oils in suspension. It's found in tons of things, but if there's orange oil, it's like maybe. I mean, I guess that flavor could be described as oily.
So one of the boys found a thing they want to make. Problem is they need some special materials to get this done. So I put in a delivery request for them. Give us a hand, will ya? It ain't an urgent thing, so whenever you find yourself twiddling your thumbs, head to the resource center and get it done for us. Okay, thanks. We need 2 black bandages, apparently. You got what's in your eye, be all kinds of infected. Even the handler might lose her appetite looking at that. But fear not, I've got just the thing for you.
So you can get a layer version of the black bandage eye patch.
Oh.
Or the Wiggler with Wiggler tickets.
Oh, that's so weird. You some sort of comedian or something? I ain't laughing yet, but if you put this layered armor on your head, you might get a few chuckles out of me. And it takes 1 of those tickets for each of them. That's interesting.
Yep.
Huh.
So that's open to you. I'm
What
assuming
does
because
the
it said
layered eye patch look like? I don't remember.
it's like a bandage eye patch. Like I'm
I
pretty
wanna
sure we've got
see
it.
it. I want to see it.
Yeah. It's down at the bottom somewhere.
Yeah, well, if it's a vent, it tends to be down here, but I'm not actually seeing it.
Is it not?
Maybe I've never gotten the stuff in for it.
Do you have it in low rank by some weird coincidence?
I don't. Let me check. Hold on. I want to finish going through here just to make sure. But I'm like, I'm not seeing it here. Huh. It might be in low rank. No, I don't see it down here either. Huh. Do I not have it? Maybe I never did the quest that I
Maybe.
needed
I don't
for it.
remember which one
I don't
it
know
is.
which
It's
one
in
it
the
is
events.
either.
It's probably in now.
Huh.
Also, the ticket we got from that was faux ticket 2. There's got to be another one for some of the other stuff, but I don't know which mission.
Ugh. It still tastes like I've been eating soap. I hate that. It's the worst flavor. It burned like eating soap.
I didn't get a burn.
Like, you know that thing you get where it's not really burn, but it's like really bad taste for soap out of nowhere? Like if you put soap in your mouth, it doesn't just taste like the soap. It's got that additional, not even a flavor, it's like a mouth feel where it's like, oops, bad, no, bad, and it's almost a burn. It had that in there too. That was
I decided
terrible.
to see if I could find other people's reactions to Beach Breeze. I found a Reddit thread.
Like
One
eating
person's
a candle.
One person's claiming that it's coconut and pineapple, and like I don't get either of that.
No, I don't either.
Someone says tastes like floral laundry soap smells.
Yeah. It's like floral laundry soap. That's a good way to put it. Ugh. Okay. So
yeah,
what?
someone says tastes like perfume. Tastes like super girly perfume. Sure, either way. Honestly, I'm getting more of like a less of a super floral and more of like a deodorant.
So I'm trying to figure out what the layered eye patch thing is. Increases chance for just looking at that. No, not this one. What am I going? Hey, the royal hubbub that goes with it. Fiverr help me. Show me why I joined the 5th. Do you really not know where it comes from?
For the eye patch?
Yeah, for the eye patch.
I'm pretty sure it's got a low rank option for whatever that's worth.
I'm in events. I'm just not seeing it.
Yeah, so I think it's one of the blue ones, not the orange ones.
Okay.
Go down a little. I might be able to tell from some of the descriptions, which I need to be able to read.
Okay. Sorry.
This one's vague. It's
They're all
not the
gonna be
Anjanath.
vague. Yeah. Well,
That's the. I want to say that's the Wyvern Ignition.
Okay.
Next page, please.
Chew the Fat I don't think is anything.
Not any of those, I'm
Yeah.
almost positive.
Kuliaku, the Gluttons, Wicked Wayspire, Kieran Myth, the Poison Posse. There's nothing on this one, nothing on this one, nothing on this one. So it's either going to be this one.
It's not that one.
This one.
Could be.
Not going to be this one. Could be this one, except
No,
you
it's
said that you
Wyvern
already know.
Ignition.
Okay, so it's not this one.
Then
It's
could
not
it
this
have
one.
been- I can look it up.
in
I'm
most of these,
already
it's not gonna
looking
be.
up other random stuff.
Well,
Now
I'll do
that-
Where the Sun Meets the Moon just in case, because
Okay.
that's the only one that we haven't done out of these that's low rank. Let's see. Somebody in chat says, I'm surprised such a big company as Red Bull made such a mistake. You'd think they would do product testing. You would think so, but a lot of companies don't do proper product testing, and it really bothers the hell out of me.
Scrapping with the Shamos. Is that not in right now?
Scrapping with the Shamos? I thought it was.
No,
Hold on.
Oh, you need to be HR 11 or higher. So it is. Okay, I thought it was a low rank. It's
So
a high rank.
Okay.
You could
give me
just
a
cancel the one
second.
that you put on.
You know what? I could. You're right. I'll go cancel this and then I'll go into
Yeah.
the next one.
It's like, I'm sorry.
No,
it's been
fine.
a very
it's
long
fine.
time.
Don't worry. It's just Shamos too, so it's not that big a deal.
Yeah, that's really
I'll
easy.
just beat on them for no reason. I'll show up and they'll be like, oh God, no! Why is he here again? Oh jeez. We're scrapping with the Shamos.
So I was out of the Twitch chat for a moment, so if anything, I'm gonna look at yours
Flash
to
in the
see
pan,
if it's...
Scrapping with the Shamos.
Oh, you don't have your... Let me take this.
Yeah, my my color on my tablet is turned down.
Your
very far.
backlight is
Yeah.
low.
Yeah, I do it because I don't want to run out of batteries, but I'm going to run out of batteries anyway.
Oh man, you mentioned the DiGiorno new sauce.
Oh God, I hated it. They switched over to it. It was terrible, and then they switched back.
Original sauce was
Yeah,
back.
original
it was on
sauce
the
was back.
boxes.
It's now they don't even put it on the boxes anymore. It's just whoops, we fucked up.
Yeah, we remember that. Josh was really mad because DiGiorno's his preferred brand for frozen pizzas.
Yeah, so after a while, it wound up being that I just stopped eating DiGiorno's 100%. And I'm assuming there were quite a lot of people who did that as well. And
Yeah.
that was basically it.
Yeah, it kind of turned out for the best though, because his alternative pizza that he would pick is now like his... I don't even want to say second choice. He gets freshettas sometimes if he's in the mood for one option over the other, so it's like
Yeah.
one or the other, or whichever's on sale. So
Well,
it's
they
like, oh, it's not
basically-
100% DiGiorno all the time in this house.
They basically forced me to like
Expand
go
your
after
palate.
other pizzas, and in doing so, lost a lot of their customer base in me. Anyway, you know, not other people.
I mean, you still
I'm
are
sure there
a
are
good
people who go
customer
back to
to
it.
them.
I really don't get DiGiorno's that often at all.
No, I mean,
anymore.
like the
Also-
amount that you were buying did significantly drop enough that it
Yeah.
wouldn't affect sales because you're one guy,
No,
but it's still
yeah.
kind of a lot for
Well,
one
if
guy.
if there was a bunch of people who were buying them, they were all one guy. I mean, maybe.
Yeah, that's probably what happened. But when I was looking at other people's reactions to Beach Breeze, it's like a lot of them were like, "Yeah, this tastes like soap. This is like perfume or whatever." And there were a
Ugh,
few people who
it's
was
still
like,
stuck in
"Oh,
my
it's
mouth,
kind
too.
of." A few people were saying it's kind of like original mixed with coconut slightly, or it's a mix of the coconut and the tropical. And it's like, okay, maybe this is just one of those things where there's just some people who just have a different taste bud reaction. It could be that's
I
how it got
haven't-
through product testing.
I haven't gotten DiGiorno's since they dropped the chocolate chip cookie flavored pizza.
No? Still
Did
eat
you?
'em.
What?
Yeah,
No,
they-
no, no.
they used to do
I
that,
was
though,
making
yeah.
a joke. Yeah, I was gonna say, did you ever see the one where it's literally they used to package it with chocolate chip cookies, and people used to put them on as toppings.
As a joke.
Yeah, as a joke, but multiple people have uploaded images from like on the internet of them just doing that with DiGiorno's that they picked up.
Yeah, it was like they just were boxed with a small pack of Toll House cookies and put in the oven. But you don't put them in the oven at the same time. But
No, you're
like,
not supposed to anyway.
You know, they're in the same box.
I think there are instructions for if you want to cook them at the same time, but it's like you do the DiGiorno's first, and then halfway through the cooking, you put the Toll House in underneath them, or something like that. Like, but people were like, "Nope, it's a topping. It goes on it."
Well, in our house, how it went was we would save the cookies for later, and then I'd put them in and not hear the timer because I was listening to something
Burn
on
them
the
every
computer.
single time.
It happened only once, but we just didn't get those
Didn't
after
it happen
that.
multiple times?
No.
Oh, okay.
Just once, but that was enough. Once
It
was
happened
enough.
More than once.
There may have been some other thing that we burnt.
Well, we burn things sometimes. It happens.
I try not to.
I didn't say we did it on purpose. I'm just saying it happens.
Got about 1/3 of this can of Beach Breeze left, and it's still unsatisfying.
Ugh.
You want any more?
No, thank you. I
Okay.
do not want any more of your soap-flavored Red Bull.
I think I'm tolerant to it. In
don't
part,
like
Josh
it.
is just pickier with energy drinks specifically. Like Josh
It
likes
literally tastes like soap.
Josh likes one flavor of Red Bulls and no other energy drinks. I kind of change it up now and then. There's other things
Where
I'm
the
picky about that he's
fuck are
not.
the rest of these Shamos?
They like to hang out in the weird little mushroom area where it's just like the ground is mushroom.
Yeah, you know what? You're right. I'm gonna have to go that way then.
Yeah. But I think it's also I work at a Starbucks but don't actually like coffee that much, so I've kind of like developed a palate for disappointment, if that makes any sense.
A palate for disappointment.
Like, if I know I'm probably not going to like the taste of something and it's like just a liquid, it's not like fish eyes or something. It's like I can just get through it. It's like this is just a fluid with a different flavor. Oh, that was a Queen Wiggler.
I don't mind that much. I already got one.
Yeah, but they're worth a lot of research points, and one of the layered armors is going to need more research points.
You're right. Where was she?
Up there. You might want to put on a suit.
Yeah, hold on. I'll put on the ghillie suit and then I'll do the thingy. This and then just get down on the ground.
Because I don't think she goes away.
Where were they? Ah,
they are.
fuck. Oh, god damn it. I took off my
You
ghillie
gotta,
suit.
you're too close. They were right here.
I took off the ghillie suit anyway. It doesn't matter.
Is she gone?
She looks gone.
Did she just take? Oh. Well.
I didn't get a single one that time.
Well, whatever.
Fun. Okay. Well, whatever. Waste of time. Waste of my ghillie suit.
Anyways, I'm like, I guess, just resistant to bad flavor for the most part. I am not resistant to like bad.
I don't think that's
texture,
true.
though.
You're a very picky eater.
There's certain things I'm picky about and certain things I'm not. Same with you. It's like
Yeah, you're
I'm-
pickier than I am, though, by a long shot.
That's not true.
That's super true.
I eat a wider variety of foods than you.
That is not true.
It's totally true.
It's super not true.
Well, what foods do you eat? Pizza
It's
and
hard
Red
to get
Bull.
you to eat, like, spaghetti. Like,
No? Look, spaghetti is fine. It's just that, like, the really cheap pasta sauce gets really nasty if it sits for more than, like, 2 minutes. So if you're going to give me the option of spaghetti, I'm going to be like, well, is it the cheapest shit possible? No thanks. It is also the least interesting of the pasta types. Like, rotini is going to be my first choice.
oop.
Kyra Hukubi saying matcha tastes like Play-Doh. I have never heard that for matcha. For those who don't know, matcha is a ground up green tea leaf People will say it's like alfalfa or like seaweed. I like it. I've never heard. I understand why some people don't like it. I've never heard it described as Play-Doh.
Matcha's like the only Japanese ice cream I honestly like all that much. Black bean's okay, but matcha I think is better, to be honest.
I like them both. Red bean's good too.
Yeah, is red
No,
bean
you know
an
what?
ice
Yeah,
cream
you're
toy?
thinking red bean. Black bean. Black bean is what they put in burritos.
Oh, okay. Red bean then. Where did
Yeah.
the other guy go? There was one more.
I don't know.
What a jerk.
The
was
guy's
the
down in
one
the
I
other
needed.
area. Up there he
Like-
is.
Where?
Right there to the. No, turn around to the way you were. There he is. To the right.
Oh, I see him.
He's
Okay.
lurking.
Look, his colors are literally designed to let him blend in.
He's
I can't-
moving.
Okay, look. I wasn't sure where you were looking on the screen.
Yeah, and then you moved, so I couldn't point it out. I was gonna say to the right, and you had moved.
Alright. Hey, Link Man. And don't like tea at all. I've heard multiple people say the Play-Doh thing. Shadowca's the first time I've heard anyone say soap. Like red bean paste.
Yeah, matcha doesn't taste like soap. Matcha tastes
Acid
at
soap.
worst like seaweed. But I like seaweed too, so I don't care. Seaweed's the only thing out of the ocean I like.
I don't like anything out of the ocean.
See, you're
including
pickier
seaweed.
than me.
Only when it comes to like ocean food. And it's not even that much pickier because you won't eat literally anything that comes out of the ocean. I at least make an attempt, even if I know I'm not going to like it. I typically will eat it anyway.
I just don't feel the need to accept food that I'm not gonna like, but that amount of foods I don't like is not that big.
Like, somebody will like offer me octopus and I'll be like, nah. And they're like, please? And I go, okay, I'll eat it for you. And then if they offer you, you go, no!
Well, you can't make me ingest something that I don't want. But I
Hey, fat
like
knees.
and want more things than you do. If Josh is in charge of choosing what he eats, he chooses like the same two things all the time.
That's fine. Okay,
No,
so
it's not.
we
It
actually
means you're
picked up the
more
black
picky.
bandage.
Okay, yeah, that's the one we needed.
Yeah.
Oh, Fat News is here. Hi. We're in the middle of fighting about food. Welcome to Food Fight.
I'd rather not fight about food.
Look, you eat nothing but pizza and burgers.
If it was
We
like
go to-
fighting food-ons, I'm cool with that. But
We-
let's not do it this way.
We go to nice restaurants, no matter what the restaurant is, he gets a burger. That's boring. And I will try a variety of different things so long as they are not seafood or mushrooms.
Oh yeah, Shadika, you missed. We were talking about stuff earlier on, and I guess we have more people here so we can point it out. I was wrong about emotes. We actually are one subscriber away, I think, from getting a new emote slot. So apparently that's been a thing this whole time. Since February, they changed the system for doing emotes with affiliate. So affiliate actually get a ton of emotes now, and I didn't realize. Just thought I'd tell everyone.
Yeah, but until I make another emote, it's not really worth it to worry too much.
Well, actually, no, it is worth it to worry because they do run out. And if they run out, they don't go towards the total. It's literally if they run out,
Oh.
then you have to start over again.
Oh, that's annoying.
Yeah.
Well, I'll still make an emote and then we can, like, show it to people so that they know what they're working towards.
Yeah. Yeah, pizza burgers are okay. Man, I'm thinking about chicken sandwiches again.
Okay, I told you last time you were whining about chicken sandwiches. We can get you one, but we're walking to the
Yeah,
restaurant.
I know. No, we were thinking about it earlier this week.
I say it partly for exercise and partly because then he won't want to do it.
No, that's not true. I'm fine with doing it.
Actually, the Carl's Jr. is really close to
where's
us.
he
It's
going?
like 2
Where's he
blocks
going?
away.
The
It's a
pig
good-
found something.
Oh.
He had an exclamation point and he started
He's
running.
walking us to the Carl's Jr.
Where are you going, Poogie? Show me.
Yeah, if we do get another emote, I think it's going to be Tao. Probably in her bridal veil. Or if I can't
That'd be
make
an
that work in the
interesting one, yeah.
details, then just some kind of hat.
Where are you going?
Wherever he wants.
He's
I
running
think
around
he
in
doesn't
circles.
care.
He's running though. I don't think we've ever seen him do like a full-on run for this kind of stuff. Like, Huh?
I think you're on a ruse,
Where are we
dude.
going? Quit rusing me. Just show me where to go, little pig bee.
I mean,
I've
I'm
never
not
seen
gonna
him walk this
object.
far out.
Oh?
Where's he actually going?
Is that pole perhaps something that we can interact with?
I don't know. I'll try.
I'm not gonna complain too much because I do
No?
enjoy looking at this bee pig. He's adorable.
No, we can't. And I think I ruined whatever the running exclamation point thing he was doing.
I don't think it was anything.
I think it was a thing.
I don't know.
Alright, apparently I'm wrong. I know that there are costumes around, by the way, that you can pick up, but that he has to lead you to them. I'm almost positive that's
Don't
a
let me
real thing
down.
I've read about.
Gonna have to like write down the details so we can try and do it on stream.
Or something, yeah.
Oh, did we have enough for the... Yeah, we can get
Which one is it?
the butterfly one. It looked like we could get it.
Where is it? Oh, there it is. Float like a butterfly. Yeah. Okay, I'll get the layered armor for that.
You probably
Yay.
won't want to use that one.
No, probably never.
The other ones, okay, it only needs 1,000
Uh,
research points.
Yeah, it needs 1,000 research points, but I also have to get another bandage for the layered eye patch, or 2 Wiggler tickets for the other one. Wiggler
And
tickets.
there's got to be another thing because it was faux ticket 2. There's got to be a faux ticket 1 because I'm pretty sure there's layered for the feline head and for the moss swine head. Maybe the Kulu. I hope the Kulu. Because I've got no reason to wear that thing,
maybe.
but I want to.
It only told me the 2 though.
Yeah, no, I mean, like, there should be a faux ticket 1, but I don't know where the mission for it would be. If
right.
there is one.
Fair
which
enough.
I'm
Ow,
assuming...
sorry, I kicked the table again.
I'm assuming because of the festival that it would be in right now, but I might not. I
You'd
don't
think
know.
so, but
Never give up.
okay, hold on. Post a new quest. Give me some of them sweet events again. Well, the first one, the one that was the one or whatever, was this, right?
Oh, then the Royal Pain might be the other
Or no,
one.
this was 2, so
Yeah.
this one would be
That would
1.
make sense because it's Radiant and Radiant.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, okay, that does actually make sense. I guess I'll do
That's
this
a
one.
much easier
Yeah,
fight.
that's a significantly easier fight. Let's just do this. Who cares?
And now that
you
you've
know what, actually,
seen Cactuar,
two.
I'm under the impression that they might sometimes just show up in the desert, but that
Maybe?
might be only certain missions.
I
I
don't
don't know.
know. It's potentially
I'll have
the
my eyes
case.
open for them.
That's a good thing. Let's see. I want another one of these.
Today's stream brought to you by drinking soap. We
No,
don't
it isn't.
advise it.
It is really not brought to you by drinking soap. Please don't do it.
Still tastes like soap.
Yeah, it does.
The more I drink it, the more I start to get that
Also,
hint of coconut and
you
citrus.
have to be careful, even if you say that it's brought to you by something, even if you clearly mean it as a joke, they can put us on blast for it. So
Oh,
make
shit,
sure
so
people know you're joking.
don't use,
if
like,
you
a
drop
brand
an
name?
actual brand.
Okay, then well, I didn't.
Okay, I'm just warning you ahead of time. Like,
I didn't, not because I thought they would do anything, but because I thought you would get mad.
yeah, well, that's why I'd get mad.
Yeah, the more I drink this summer bowl, the more I do taste the coconut citrus, but it still tastes like soap.
It's totally just
Coconut
soap.
citrus
It's
soap.
just soap flavored. Like,
You want another sip? See if
no,
it's changed for you?
I would rather not. I'm still trying to get it out of my mouth.
Advertisers hate free advertising where we say their product sucks.
Well, no, they hate free advertising. Period. Usually, it seems really counterproductive.
Maybe
to me.
they just don't want to get sued when you
Well,
you're
it's-
like, I advertised your product, you better pay me. It's like, I don't think anyone's ever done that,
probably partly that kind of thinking out of nowhere, but it might also be that they are under the influence that if they allow people to give them free advertising like that, there's a chance that the people doing it aren't going to be necessarily good people or people who align themselves with what the advertising wants.
Oh, right. So, like, you've been playing up what your favorite thing is, and then you get arrested for, like, murdering dogs, and they're like, we're not associated with the dog
I mean, that's
murderer.
kind of an extreme situation, but sure.
Well, I had a more extreme one in mind that I didn't say.
Okay, good. But yeah, it's if you claim to be somebody who represents a company or something like that, and then you turn out to be a terrible person, they don't want to get blamed for it, so they will hit you up for false advertising or representing their brand when you don't actually represent their brand or something like that. There's a very legal way of saying it, and I don't remember what it is. I forgot my max potions. Not that it really matters, I just realized.
Well, I'm gonna say, and they would be mad if I said this officially, but like, don't buy Beach Breeze.
Yeah, probably. Probably not a good idea, to be honest.
Speaking of energy drinks and flavors, though, like I once looked up because there's like 20 different flavors of Bang.
Yeah, Bang's a bad drink.
You don't drink it.
Okay. You like the flavor, I get that, that's fine. I think it's bad because of the stuff in it.
Okay, I was going to discuss that.
Yeah, go for it.
Bangs have 300
terrible
milligrams of caffeine. That's enough that you'd want to use it sparingly because it's so easy to accidentally just drink a bunch because they're just sugary. It's not like coffee where there's coffee kind of. Mm-hmm. It's easier to moderate something that's a little more bitter. But Bang also has, what is it, creatine, which is a protein supplement that's arguably not harmful except in potential combinations with other things. One of the things that's not good with is caffeine.
Creatine is actually semi-harmful on its own as well. People use it as a protein supplement, but it's used primarily by bodybuilders, and one of the main problems people have with creatine is that it shuts down your kidneys.
I don't think there's enough in a Bang to be that big a deal unless you're drinking like multiples a day. As opposed to like what bodybuilders use is like a supplement powder, so they can just put in as much as they want, right?
Well, sure, but they're probably putting only a little less than what is actually in the thing, I assume.
I don't know. It depends on the person. Some people just make bad decisions, and then some people don't. But with Bang, it's like it's if you have one now and again when it's like, oh, I gotta be up late for finals or whatever, it's like, nah, not a big deal. If you have one every day, you should probably not. Just to be safe. I have them every so often if we are going to be doing a long recording, or I know I have to be up at like 5 in the morning, I'll have a Bang in the morning or whatever, and it's very rarely. I looked it up once, because there's like 20 or so different flavors. Like, which of these flavors suck? Which of these flavors are nasty? Nobody agrees. No, there is no one flavor of Bang that people find disgusting, and there's no one flavor of Bang that is universally considered the best. I found that really interesting because, as we found out today, there are flavors of Red Bull that are absolutely inadvisable. These are not flavors that they should let in. But apparently it's like everyone's got a different favorite for Bang. They actually succeeded in making a good variety of flavors.
I personally don't like Bang almost at all.
I like Lemon Drop and Star Blast. I don't know what flavor Star Blast is except that it tastes pretty okay. No? It's got kind of like maybe a Smarties, but also maybe a strawberry. Maybe like a strawberry with like, you know those Hello Kitty strawberry marshmallows? Like, no. Not like that though, but like similar to that.
Okay.
There's one that's like unicorns. Was it unicorn vomit? I don't know. There's one that's like unicorn piss, and that's supposed to taste like a bunch of different fruits. And it's like, I taste it, it's like, this just tastes like nothing. This just tastes like sugar water and maybe some citrus. Fabney says he likes the original Red Bull.
The original Red Bull is passable, but I honestly prefer the cranberry one.
He exclusively drinks the cranberry ones. Although you've said the blueberry's okay, but it's just not as good.
I just prefer the cranberry.
Yeah. I just don't like cranberry, but I've tasted it's like, this sure tastes like cranberry. They made that actually good. Like for what it's supposed to be, it is. The regular Red Bull's got a bit too much aftertaste for me. And so does this soak Red Bull. It's disgusting.
Oh, it's got way too much aftertaste.
I'm gonna take another sip.
It's got way too much aftertaste for me.
My preferred Red Bull is Orange Bull. The tangerine flavored one's pretty good. The tropical one is like papaya or whatever. It's like, that one's okay.
We have that. Damn it. Come on, let me take the tail. Don't be a dick about this. I'm just trying to cut off your, like, your amputated butt. Let me cut open your amputated butt.
No, don't ask me that.
I'm not asking you, I'm asking the dragon. It's fine.
Don't cheat on me with a dragon.
I'm not. I'm... Shut up. My big issue with the Bang is, and I'm sure this is the creatine that does this, when you drink them in the car, which you do quite often, they go into the trash can that we put in the car because we're
The
like,
backseat of the
civilized.
trash can. The backseat of the truck is basically just a trash can.
Well, no, the
We put a
backseat of the
container
truck,
there.
we put an actual trash can in the backseat of the truck. That way, if we're eating or drinking or doing anything in our vehicle, we don't throw the garbage on the floor like barbarians.
Yeah, and we don't want to have like just a baggie up front that could flop over and
Yeah.
get under the pedals or whatever.
Yeah, exactly. So we wound up putting a trash can back there, and if you toss the cans in there and there's even a little bit in it, I think it starts to rot. And I think it's the creatine in it because it's a protein, and proteins
Oh,
rot
maybe.
if left alone for too long. Because I've noticed that they really start
And you're
to stink.
sure it's the bang.
I'm almost
Okay.
positive.
Because there's other crap I throw back there.
Yeah, I'm aware. I'm just saying, like, I think it is. I'm not actually 100% sure, but it makes sense in my brain.
Yeah, I believe it. I could totally believe it. My general, I think our
Ah, damn
conclusion
it.
is bangs are to be used sparingly.
It's not bad.
Should always bang wisely. I like Mountain Dew kickstarts, but they're also kind of just Mountain Dew. It's
What
like
did somebody
you,
ask?
huh?
Somebody asked me in chat.
Did someone mix up Radians? Did we?
I don't
I don't
think
know.
so.
Oh well, we were fighting the pink one, and now the green one's here.
Yeah, well, we've gone back and forth. I beat up the pink one earlier, and then I accidentally mounted the green one when I was shooting. So, I mean, it's fine though. I'm okay with that. Did I actually get that
No, you
card?
didn't.
Okay. I couldn't tell. Did I get the? I didn't get the tail off the pink either. Damn. Oh yeah, I did. Okay. Damn it.
You ate a bug that's conductive.
A little bit.
It helps your stamina.
Okay. Let's go ahead and do this. Please leave me alone for a second.
No.
Gigantic asshole.
She refuses.
I know.
Hit her with dung.
Okay. No, I'm not going to because I know eventually she'll stop paying attention to me, so I don't want to waste the dung.
Okay, fair enough.
Throwing it at her is a waste of dung.
Wow. She's lower than low in your eyes.
Yeah, well, right now.
If you like Mountain Dew, there's probably an equivalent flavor to the one you like that is just a kickstart, so it's got caffeine in it. Like
Didn't,
more than usual, because Mountain Dew does have caffeine.
Didn't we realize recently that like Mountain Dew and AMP have apparently conglomerated?
Oh yeah,
that
I
they
don't know
bought
what the fuck is
AMP or
up with that. AMP is good. It tastes like Smarties and looks like radiation. And apparently they've like repackaged just like Mountain Dew Kickstart AMP or something. It's like, oh, did Mountain Dew just buy them? Which is fine, I guess. Confusing.
guess.
I
It's
haven't
very
tried the newly packaged stuff. It might be the same. It might be some other thing.
Does Mountain Dew have a monopoly on weird, not Red Bull or Monster energy drinks?
No, because there's many other ones. Because Monster
shoot.
and Rockstar both exist and they're both nasty.
I said Monster.
Did you?
Yeah, I said Monster.
Okay. Did you say Rockstar?
No, I didn't say Rockstar, but I did
They're
say
both
Monster.
gross.
I said Red Bull and Monster.
Oh no, there's still others. Like Go
Guillotine.
Girls, I think are regional, but Go Girls are good.
Go Girls are fine.
They taste like berries, like strawberry, and they have fake sugar in it, but they kind of don't taste that fake, which is nice.
Yeah.
I do, in general, advise to minimize your fake sugar intake. Just eat real sugar.
Yeah.
Several of the fake sugars will just make you piss. They cause bladder spasms.
There we go.
So it's like, don't drink anything with aspartame if you're gonna go on a long car ride.
Yeah.
I didn't think that the the let's drink this weird Red Bull would turn into me just talking about caffeine advice and
Yeah, it seems like it did.
Pissing?
Apparently, that's what it turned into.
we could talk about original sauce some more.
Oof, DiGiorno's.
I'm not really big on DiGiorno's.
Yeah, I know you are. You don't actually like the original sauce. That's actually a problem for you, right?
No, it's the sauce isn't the issue. The new sauce was still acceptable to me, but kind of weird.
Oh,
So
okay.
the original sauce is preferred, but like just DiGiorno's are bready.